It's been a while since I brought you the mileage test review and I have sat behind the wheel. Now with the ease of lockdown, I have our long-termer Honda Amaze CVT diesel. Yes, this is the CVT, so it offers convenience as well as the mileage. Well, the ARI says that the Honda Amaze CVT diesels delivers about 21 kmpl, but in this mileage test review, our course is gonna be of 3 days. Yes, the first day I'll be starting the journey from Gurgaon, and then over the third day I'll be covering massive traffic jams, open roads and also a set of twisties. So we can actually bring you the best possible mileage that the user can extract from the CVT diesel Honda Amaze. So our main goal is not to extract the highest mileage or beat the ARI, but actually bring a real world figure that you as owners experience. And over the course of video, along with the mileage test, I'll also be sharing about the things that I like and some things that I dislike about the Honda Amaze. So stay tuned and watch the video. Morning traffic has just begun and the timing is 9 o'clock. Right now I am going towards Gurgaon. The estimated time of arrival says 1 hour 16 minutes, but I'm sure that it will increase over time. Well, I was struggling with traffic before, but now that I'm on open roads, I thought it would be a wise decision to talk to you guys as how does the Honda Amaze CVT diesel feels behind the wheel. Well, if you want my answer in one word, then it just drives effortlessly, be it on city roads or highway one. The power figures on this one is detuned as it now generates 79 bhp with 160 Newton meters of peak torque. When compared with the manual counterpart, that one generates 99 bhp and even higher torque of 200 Newton meters. So you would ask me, now Jatin, why has Honda detuned the power figures in the CVT diesel? And the answer lies in the statement, that is because they didn't want to stress the engine and the transmission because of the known rubber band effect from the CVT. When driving out on the open roads, well, you just need to pedal in hard and you will get a linear torque delivery. I wouldn't say that you get an instant punch of torque because that's not how you drive a CVT, right? The torque delivery feels linear, so it is easier to drive when you are out on the highways, as I have told, or even in the traffic roads. The drive is effortless, as I have mentioned before, and it feels amazingly well. Pun intended. Yeah. Right now I have covered close to 57 kilometers. The average is improving. I'm doing 70 km per liter. The average showing is 19.4 km per liter. But the idea is to give how much fuel efficient the Honda Amaze is, and actually not really care about the ARI. If it surpasses the 21 km per liter as per ARI, then yes, it's a charming figure for us. But even if it doesn't, our main focus is to show you how much it can actually deliver and is it a right buy for people who churn out more kilometers on the highway and are also concerned about the fuel economy. So I'll meet you close to 70 km per mark and I'll share my opinions how efficient is the Honda Amaze CVT diesel. average fuel economy is 18.4 km per liter and the distance we have covered is 86.3. Like I said before, in this fuel economy run, we will be actually driving the car for a course of 2-3 days and then bring out a real world fuel economy. By the way, the AC is set at 24 degrees and yes, let's enjoy some shots and bring you the updates about the mileage of Honda Amaze CVT diesel. Well, since the Honda Amaze does not come with a economy mode, but what it has is that if you're driving with a light right foot, it will actually give you the economy, and as you can see, the instantaneous is above 25 kmpl and we have the economy mode, and I'm currently doing speeds close to 50 km per hour. So yes, so far so good, and this is one thing that can actually save your pockets as well as consume less amount of fuel. So this is the condition of the roads right now. It's a mix of open and a little bit of traffic. The morning jam, as you can see. We'll drive for a few more kilometers and then check out the real world fuel economy of Honda Amaze. So stay tuned and we'll find out together. So it's my third day of driving, and well, I have got some good and a bad news for you. The bad is that the mileage will certainly drop in this heavy traffic that we have encountered on the DND. As you can see, we still have 30 more kilometers to go to reach to our destination where I'll pick my colleague Karan, but it is showing all red. Currently, in just 300 meters, we'll touch the 100 kilometer mark. The average is showing at 18.8 kilometer per liter, but the traffic is not improving at all. So let's see how we juggle with this situation and bring you a real world economy figure. Well, we have completed over 100 kilometers, just a kilometer over 100, and yes, the situation is still the same. Massive traffic jam, it is the morning rush hour, but the good part is that we can actually bring you a real world fuel economy as how much the owner can be able to extract via Honda Amaze CVT diesel. Bad part is of course the mileage. It is already dropping. The last I saw was at 99.7 kilometer and it was showing me 18.8. It has dropped by 0.4. A slight relief to me as well as the economy. It is now showing at 18.5 kilometer per liter and we have completed close to 115 kilometer. We are still heading towards Gurgaon, and slight open roads has surely helped rise up the fuel economy. The economy is displayed right when you cross 40 km per hour, and if you're driving, let's say, till 60, till 70 or sometimes even 80 km per hour in a very sane manner, the economy mode is displayed. while I bring you the mileage test of the Honda Amaze CVT Diesel, I thought maybe I'm on the open road right now, so maybe chat about it a little. Some of the points that I like about the Honda Amaze, and some of the points that or the missing features that should have been there in the Amaze. Let's start with the positives first. One thing that I absolutely love, that is the airy cabin. You just step inside and there's a sense of airiness to the Amaze cabin. It just doesn't feel that you're sitting in a subcompact sedan. It actually feels airy. Also, you have a lot of cubby spaces, and this bottle holder on every door. You get the cup holder at the front. You also have space in the armrest. That makes up for a lot of it. Also, when you open the glove box, you just have to stuff your things inside and it will swallow it all. The second thing that I love about the Amaze is its comfort level. You see, space is one thing, but being comfortable sitting in a car is different. And Honda promises that with the Amaze. I have done close to 300 kilometers on the odometer, and this fuel economy journey at one go was like 120-130. I felt comfortable. The seats hug you right, and I'm sure that even for longer journeys, let's say 700 kilometers a day or even 800, I'm sure that the driver won't be feeling as tired as they feel in other cars. Even the rear seats, actually, there is a good under-thigh support and your back rests pretty well. The third thing that I like is its AC. Now, if you know about the daily weathers, where the temperatures reach as high as 45 degrees in summers, a good AC is the USP, and the diesel version just provides you that. You see, in a matter of quick few minutes, the cabin is chilled out, like completely. And yes, this is one thing that is a USP of the Honda Amaze. But there are some shortcomings that could have been improved. And shortcomings as in things, the features that should have been there, like this armrest. I mean, what's with you, Honda? Like, if I am cruising at good speeds, I am out on highways, I do need something to rest my arm upon, right? There's no armrest. I don't like that. The second thing that is missing, and that too from the CVT version, it is a feature that is available in the manual versions of the Amaze, but no, Honda had to deduce this in the CVT, and that is the cruise control. I mean, yes, armrest is one thing, but cruise control actually helps you in delivering an extra bit of economy. So that is a missing feature that I actually don't like. The third thing are the missing rear AC vents. The AC is good, like I said, but still it is a feature that could have been there. However, it is not a deal breaker for me, like I have to have rear AC vents, but yes, it is a feature that could have been there so people at the back could actually relax and enjoy. These are some hits and some of the misses that I liked about Honda Amaze. I'm not gonna talk about the wireless charging because that is a feature. It's basically a tech gizmo, and it isn't a deal breaker for me. Just like the rear AC vents aren't a deal breaker for me. Similarly, wireless charging, I have it or not, I can just charge it through the USB slot to have it. Now, coming to the handling of the Honda Amaze, well, at lower speeds, the steering is a bit on a heavier side when you're parking the car. It feels heavy, but at the same time, when you're cruising triple digits or out on the highways or open roads, the same steering gives you that confidence that you're looking for. Coming to the suspension of the car, it is a mix of soft and stiff, because even though the small potholes won't be an issue, when sudden speed breakers or and just large potholes come in, Amaze actually gives you that bit of a discomfort, especially to the rear seat passengers. I mean, I'm at the front seat holding the steering wheel, so yes, maximum impact is not there, but still, this is one thing that I wanted to highlight in the Honda Amaze. 135 kilometers on the go. My friend Karan has joined us. Don't actually talk about the speed because we are clocking in 50 km per hour and we are on the golf course road where the speed limit is 50 km per hour. So let's see how much we can churn out from the Amaze CVT diesel. The fuel economy has increased 19.1 km per liter. Thanks to the open roads, we'll clock in few more kilometers and bring you the exact Kitna Deti Hai mileage. So we have finally covered the 3-day course mileage run of the Honda Amaze CVT diesel. As we have said, we have driven over the course of several road conditions and I have clocked 181.9 km. There is a petrol pump and we'll be fueling up the diesel, and let's see Kitna Deti Hai Honda Amaze CVT diesel. I'll show you the figures. Yes, it is 181.9. The AC is on at 24 degrees. There is the petrol station and let's gear up. So like before, we have followed the auto cut method and we have clocked 182 kilometers. The diesel filled is, well, why don't you just spare some time and watch the last part of the video and know that if the fuel economy of the Honda Amaze CVT diesel surprised us or not. I am impressed and I hope you are too. This was the total number of kilometers that I drove and this was the mileage that you are seeing right now on your screen. Mind you, our main goal was to extract the best possible mileage and not the highest one or even beat the ARAI. We drove in several city conditions, open roads, traffic jams, set of twisties and almost everything. Over the course of 3 days, I think this mileage is easily achievable, and if you are driving with the light right foot, Honda Amaze CVT diesel really surprises you. So I hope that you enjoyed watching this video. If you did, you know what to do. Make sure that you like, share and do subscribe to 91 Wheels. I'm your host Jatin, signing off.